So currently I'm 18 years old. Um, I live in Swindon and currently I play for Cardiff Metropolitan FC. From about 8 to 10, I was at Leighton Orient Academy. Um, Ended up getting a move to Reading. I was at Reading from 10 till 15. Um, East and I was just playing JPL football, a bit of Sunday League, whatnot, and around so going into first year sixth form, I was at Chipping Town, step two, so was playing up with their 23s, doing really well. Was in and out of their first team. Second year, however, I wanted to get a bit of men's football, so was still playing with Chipping 23s, and along with that, I uh, went and played for a club called Newbury, who were just step six, just to get some men's football in, and then ended up getting a move to step three club Marlow. So from around January last year until the end of the season, May, I was with Marlow. Um, During that period, while I was at Marlow, I also attended the UK football trials, um, and that's where I picked up by two clubs. One of them being obviously Cardiff Met, and because of just the distance, they wanted me to come in straight away, but I told them about the distance. Also, I was doing my A levels soon, so we agreed that I'd come in for pre-season around June. So finished my season with Marlow. They wanted me to renew their contract, but I told them I may go uni. So um, ended up attending pre-season with Cardiff Met. Went really, really well. Played against a couple of other academies. We played against Bristol Rovers, Swansea City. Started in both games. Played really well. So yeah, that went along and just ended up signing with them around August times and started the season with them.
Excellent. And that was the start of last season, was it?
The season that we just
Season's
had
just
right
finished.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, excellent.
yeah.
Just to take it back a little bit again. So, how did you first hear about UK football trials? What was your reason for attending? How did that come about?
So that came about. To be fair, I have had heard about them. However, it was actually my dad who brought up the idea to me. Um, so he must have just been online reading a couple of things and heard about the success rate of a lot of players who've been scouted and whatnot. Um, so yeah, it was actually him who found the opportunity for me, and I just pretty much turned up on the day, performed, and the rest was history, I guess, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah,
Was it the Cardiff trial that you came to?
yes, it was. Yeah,
Yeah, and is that the only one? You hadn't done any other trials with us before that?
yeah. No, I hadn't. No,
Okay.
that was the only one.
How did you find it on the day?
Yeah, no, it was good. We went through a couple of drills. We went through a small technical drill, passing drill. Went into some 1v1s. And then straight into a game. So yeah, no, it was actually really good. Loads of
Excellent.
touches on the ball. So yeah.
And do you remember kind of the moment you found out you'd been scouted by Cardiff? How did that come about?
Yeah, so it was actually during the 11v11. I think I'd scored twice already, and then I think I'd gone to turn and I cramped up, and then so I've almost like sat out a little bit just for like 2 minutes, and one of the scouts, Jack Lyons, he's come over to me, and so like, yeah, you're playing really well. I was like, yeah, thank you. And he's like, I'd want you to be with us pretty much just there and then on the day. So I spoke to him a little bit about it. He asked me where I was from, told him Swindon, and yeah, the following week, obviously, when everyone gets their decision emails, that's when I got the email that I'd been scouted by them and they wanted me to come in.
Excellent, amazing. A good feeling, I guess, to kind of know that it's all paid off.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was a really good feeling. Yeah.
And just talk me through your first session. Then, did they invite you down just for one day initially, or what was the agreement?
So the agreement was I'd come down for pre-season. They'd see how I get on. So I came down end of June, really. Couple of weeks after I'd finished my A levels. Literally trained first day was really, really good. So pretty much just came back and was with them for 4 or 5 weeks, and from then, um, academy manager was like, yeah, he wants me in. So yeah, I was pretty much solidified with them, signed in like July, and yeah, just played a couple of preseason games with them and was just fully in with them from there.
Must have played well in the pre-season games. Was there any kind of standout fixtures or moments or anything that you think maybe caught their eye and persuaded them to sign you?
Yeah, I think it was when we played Swansea City. We were playing a 3-5-2, and I'm actually a 10, but I can play on the left. But the academy manager has come over to me and said, before the game, like he wants me to start. So he's going to put me at left back. So
So is that left
um,
wing back in a three
yeah,
five
left wing
two?
back. Yeah, just left
Oof.
wing back because he liked my speed and I was good in 1v1 situations. He still wanted me to start, which I felt like was quite of a confidence boost considering I'm not a left wing back, obviously.
Yeah,
So played there, played really, really well. I think we lost 3-2, but it was like a really, really close game. And I think that was one of the games that like really solidified my position. So yeah.
excellent. And then I guess you just kind of find yourself. Were you pretty much in the team after that, starting most of the way through pre-season?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and then from there the season went on really well. Actually, I think it was 2 weeks ago we came first in the league, and how it works is the first and second best clubs in Wales, they play each other in a final, and whoever wins that final represents Wales in the Europa Youth League. So we've just qualified for that.
Amazing. Were
Yeah.
you in that? Were you in that last season?
No, we weren't. This was the first time ever
Okay,
that
excellent.
our
So
like
you're
parties. Yeah,
so you're in Europe next season.
yeah, we're in Europe next season, September.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do you know what kind of fixtures and things to expect from that? Will you be going abroad overseas or?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Europa Youth League, play against any team really. So yeah, definitely abroad. I wouldn't be surprised for sure.
Brilliant. Just want to take you back a little bit, just to the end of pre-season, when they told you that they were going to be signing you. Do you remember where you were, how that conversation went?
Yes. I think I was back at home actually. Uh, Jack Lowndes, he messaged me. He said, yeah, we want to sign you. I want to send you the forms and everything to sign. And from there, ecstatic, really happy to just get going, starting a new season, and yeah, just ready to kick off.
Brilliant. And that you did just touch on it there, but just talk me through your season as a whole. For you, obviously, as a club, done really well, won the league, won the final. For you personally, how did you get on?
Yeah, no, I think I got on really well. Lots of minutes. Um, I think the standout game, probably my favorite game of the season was probably the game we played 2 weeks ago, where we won and we sent ourselves up to Europe. I didn't even start that game, but I came on and just played really, really well. There was two of me and two other players who came on. It was just instant impact, and it was 1-1, and we've scored in the 96th minute to send
Wow.
ourselves to Europe. So yeah, it was really, really good. Yeah,
Proper fairy tale.
yeah. Cinema.
How are you finding the balance of because obviously a bit of a unique club, Cardiff Met, where it's kind of attached to a university. How do you find the day-to-day life there?
I think the day-to-day life is good. I'm on campus, which does make it easier, which the academy manager was able to sort me out with. So I think it's quite easy. Like for me, obviously, it's only a 30-second walk to campus because 30-second walk to a lecture or whatever. But I think yeah, no, it's really, really good. Um, and the juggle sometimes it can be difficult, but it's doable. And if you're determined or disciplined, then it can work.
What's your schedule like? How often do you train? That kind of thing.
We train Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So Mondays will be around. It's a light session usually because we would have played the day before on the Sunday, so it'll be like 5:45 to 7, but still can be quite intense. Either like let's say we've done really really well on Sunday, and don't know we popped the team 4-2, 4-1. Then on the Monday maybe we can go a little bit harder, maybe a bit more runs, a bit more counter-attacking work or whatever, transitions, just a lot more load. Then Wednesday it's 6 to 8. So that's where a lot of the load is. That's where we do a lot of running, a lot of transition, a lot of counter attacking, a lot of ball work. And then Thursdays is 6 to 9. So from 6 p.m. it's from 6 to 7 p.m. It's just gym, S&C, strength and conditioning. We're in the
Mhm.
gym, and then from 7 to 9, it's a bit more slow paced as we're gearing up for the game. So it's more walkthroughs. We may be in the classroom for a little bit, going through set pieces or looking at bits and bobs that we need to do an analysis, and then after that we're out on the pitch, and it's just a walkthrough for what the manager wants us to do on the weekend.
Yeah,
So yeah.
excellent. Okay, cool. I don't suppose you remember your stats for any. Like, obviously, you're playing number 10, so I'm sure you keep track of your goals and assists and
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
I think I played I think about the amount of assists I've got this season was around 18.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 17, 17. I'm gonna say 17.
Yeah, be
Yeah,
humble.
yeah, I'll say 17. But yeah, no, it's been really good. I think what I want to add to my game more actually is just more goals.
Yeah,
I think the goals I have scored have been really good goals, but just getting them in more consistently, really.
yeah,
So yeah, I think sometimes I may take an extra touch in that final third when I can just let it go. So
yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Excellent. Okay, cool. And then you said you qualified for Europe, but looking ahead to next season, any aims for the team, personal aims, that kind of thing?
Well, I say a personal aim, obviously, that I've just mentioned was probably just get more goals.
Yeah,
Playing in that number 10 position, just being more ruthless in that final third, and then obviously, I guess a team goal that we have is probably get as far as we can in Europe and probably win the league again. I think we've got a good set of players. Everyone's hungry. Everyone wants to work for the team. So yeah, just push on and get as far as we can in Europe and win the league again.
amazing. I just want to ask you a couple of quiet questions about the trials again. Obviously, it's worked out really well for you. Just want to get your thoughts on kind of the platform overall, whether you'd recommend it to other young players like yourself.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it gives you a lot of exposure. I feel like some players can be good, but they may not be seen. And football's a competitive game. You know, some people who you could be better than, they've been exposed or they've been seen, but you haven't. So I think definitely going down and showcasing yourself. I mean, that's a really good opportunity. The scouts there watch it. Just turn up with your best self and see what happens.
And what's UK football trials done for you in your journey?
Um, I think it's given me confidence, so to know that like uh setbacks can happen, obviously, like being released from Reading and then, knowing that okay, maybe that club wasn't right for you, but this club is, and also the fact that it wasn't just one club I was scouted by, it was two clubs. So knowing that okay, not just only one club, but another club also thinks like, yeah, he's good enough, we see something in him. So yeah.
Excellent. And then just finally, any advice for players like yourself who are coming down?
Um, I think just to show that hunger, I think hunger is definitely a really, really good thing. I mean, you can have the talent, but if scouts don't see that you want it enough, or they don't see that okay, if we were to take him in, is he gonna run for me? Is he gonna cover that distance that we need him to cover? Is he willing to work for the team, not just for himself? I think just staying hungry and determined can really take you a long way.